Beautiful, hot, steamy day. We are in the Nebula, but we're sat in the shade round the corner on a nice low table so I can get my beautiful wife, who's right here. There we go. Get your smiling face on.
I'm beautiful all of a sudden.
You are beautiful. Not all of a sudden. You've always been beautiful, darling. Always been beautiful.
First I had the resting bitch face.
We told you not to have the resting bitch face there, didn't we?
You can't get away with anything.
I can't, no. And we got Dave Strange. And we got, well, you can hear Cleo.
Thank you very much.
He won't go around that far. What?
What have you done?
I don't know. Face tracking, no face tracking. Subject lost. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Roll intro. Roll intro. If you want to see Christine and me, book Midweek Meetup every Wednesday, 5:55 p.m. Cool dudes. What I'm doing is I've got a Carajillo here. Carajillo is a Cafe Solo with a little bit of brandy in it. I'm going to put a little bit of sugar in. A little bit of sugar. That's a song Chris and I wrote together. Doesn't hurt anymore.
Mixy, mixy.
I'm not, what is it? I'm not stupid, I look it. I'm not old, I just look it. What's living life for? My name is Charlie. I'm not always drunk. So, put that in like that. And then we get a glass of ice. And you pour it straight in. There you go. And it's immediately cold.
Iced coffee with a twist.
It's iced coffee with a brandy. You should have a bit of twist of lemon. Is that Adam? Yeah, Adam. Save it, baby. Save it. So you are watching. See Christine and me. Book Midweek Meetup every Wednesday, 5:55 p.m. There we go. We're putting it in the right way as well. Ladles and jelly spoons. Or maybe point to me. Point at me. Okay, then I'll swap us over because it looks better. It looks slightly weird. Edit, flip, done.
Do you want me to point at you?
Yeah, that's better now.
There you go.
That's better now, yeah. Okay. Right, so who we got? We have Cleo, Dave Strange, and my beautiful wife, Christine. Not the one with the resting bitch face, I left her at home. And we're at the Nebula, and Dave's got a microphone. Test.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're well.
One more time.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well.
Yeah, we can hear you perfectly. There you go. And welcome back.
I think this is the third time I've been on, I think.
Third or maybe fourth.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think we did a walk once.
Yeah, we did, walk from your place.
Yeah.
We did one at the Momo's.
I
think we've done one here
We've done one here, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is probably the fourth time, yeah?
I've been back twice or three times since the last time we met. Mm-hmm. But I was so close today, I couldn't afford not to pop in and say hello.
You're up the coast here, right?
Just a bit further up on the west coast. I came early enough. I thought I'd pop in to see Webby this morning. Just dropped in, and he was in there doing a few bits and bobs.
All right.
So said hello to him, and
was that in the sports bar? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're opening them for breakfast in the morning, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. I stopped in. The first place I went to was the underneath the where I stayed before, with the new bar just opened.
The Malibu.
Malibu. Yeah. And I had a quick drink of Coke in there and walked across the road, and there he was in all his glory. So I got a photograph of him actually, but when afterwards he got into a Mercedes, I thought he was going to steal it, but he wasn't. I'm sorry about that, Webby, but old habits and all that.
And this does well in the morning, does it? Was a good
good crowd in.
There wasn't anybody. Well, there was a couple of people in there, but he was just getting ready for setting up for tonight. Football, and there's somebody else going in tonight to do some cabaret.
Raf.
That's the one.
And he might actually be bringing my microphones. What happened is he bought my mixing desk, Raf did.
Oh, yeah.
And then I said, I've got some mics, Shure mics, and I don't have any contacts, but he got contacts on the island.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I said, look, take them with you and offer them.
Yeah.
And if you can sell them, we'll split the money.
Yeah, yeah.
And he hasn't given me the money, so I'm assuming he hasn't sold them. So I said, I'll take them back, because what I'll do is I'll put them on Mil Anuncios, which is 1,000 ads, and see if I can get rid of them that way, because they're worth quite a bit, actually. Yeah. I mean, each one is worth about 300 euros.
They're hand mics.
Well, it's actually 3 what they call wireless systems from Shure. One's a Shure hand mic. The other one is a head mic with a microphone and a little pack. And the third one is a pack. Look at the back of this car.
You missed that one.
And the other one is with a 1/4-inch plug for a guitar or something like that, or a bass.
Yeah.
So basically, it's quite a good system. It's probably worth about 1,500 quid now.
Okay.
Second hand, I'd take 900 for it. So you know,
Perfect.
yeah. But Raf's got it. Well, I hope he hasn't sold it and kept the money. That would be uninteresting. That would be interesting. But there you go. So I'm not going to turn on QQs tonight. Well, we'll just read everybody. Okay. You're watching TimothyDowd.com. Right. So bing bing. Congo's 1 up, says Craig.
Yeah.
No Shelley football's on, so watching 2 at once. There you go. Don't confuse them. Don't think that Dave's like centre forward and I'm the goalie or something. See you in 5 minutes, says Craig. Oh, that was 10 minutes ago. Evening, Tim and Christine, all cool dudes and dudettes. Derek Walker's on. Craig, sorry for the early message. Tim, was me getting impatient. He messaged me at 4:15. Said, "Where are you? Where are you?" Good evening, Tim, Christine, Dave, and Cleo, says Anne-Marie Elton.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
She's got all the names, you know. She's got all the names.
The list ticks us off.
The old list ticks off. David Battler's on. Hi, Tim, Christine, Dave, and viewers. He didn't see you at the moment. He'll probably see. And my sweet friend Trisha, Wino Shelley, Craig, because football's on. Anne-Marie Elton, hi Craig. Dr. Congo is doing a great job so far, says J. Cole. I called him Dr. Congo this morning.
Instead of the Democratic Republic.
It says DR Congo or Congo DR, right?
Yeah.
And so I just said it was Dr. Congo.
There's some World Football Cup on or something at the minute.
It's a World Football Cup, yeah. I think it's baseball as well. World Series football or something.
I'm not interested in it. I'm far too interested in my holiday.
I like the way that the Americans said it's going to be really hot in America. He says, so what we're going to have to do is have water breaks. You know, and what are you going to do in the water breaks? Oh, we'll just show adverts.
I think Gianno Infantini might be very pleased about that.
Didn't they sort of say last time it was in America? They said you got to have the golden goal because you can't have a draw.
Yeah.
They didn't like the draw. Yeah. Americans don't like.
But you can't. In something like the World Cup, though, you can't have a draw.
In the first round, you can.
Yeah, the first round.
Right. So, but they said no, it's a golden goal.
No, there isn't. The golden goal.
Oh no, the golden goal is in the knockout.
The golden goal is in a lot of competitions where you need. It means if after extra time instead of penalties.
Instead of penalties, that's right.
The first team who scores wins after extra time. But now they have penalties.
Well, there's always penalties. The golden goal was especially for the American World Cup last time.
Well, not this time then.
No. Anne-Marie, I Tricia's because England are playing the World Cup now. Okay. Louise Parks. I thought Scotland was in. No Christine, Tim. No, we sold her. David Butler saying hi. Mr. Andrew Kendrick, K. Hendrick. Hello from a hot and steamy Canada. Is it Kendrick? I think it's Andrew K. Hendrick. Oh, Heinrich, sorry. Mr. Andrew K. Heinrich. I think that's what it is.
Obviously Canadian.
Andrew, yeah.
With a name like that.
Obviously Canadian, yeah. Anne-Marie, Craig, views from our travels. Trisha, Craig, Anne-Marie putting people up. Trisha, Louise, Parks, thank you for all your support, Louise. Okay, thank you for all your support, Craig. I don't call you out often enough, but he always sends me a coffee on the Revolut, and he always promotes my sponsor page, which I think is quite nice of him.
Very nice.
Yeah.
How's your little coffee, Chris?
Dave Mulready's on.
Good.
Hi, Dave.
Oh, there's Chris. Hang on. Oh, we got the wrong way. Here she is. How's your coffee, Chris?
It's refreshing.
Good.
Very refreshing.
Very good. Very good.
To Flotanti. To the Flotanti. Half time, England 0, Dr. Congo 1. Does that mean that if they lose, they're kicked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are knockout games.
It's
That's
a
why
knockout game.
Germany's out, for instance.
Germany, Auslander Aus.
Yeah. And who else? What other big team?
Lisa and Williams on. Sorry?
France, I think, are looking pretty damn hot right now.
France. Roy's on from to all on and off camera. Roy from Norwegian.
Norway got through.
Norway.
2-1.
Norway.
Yeah.
They won.
They won yesterday, 2-1. Haaland got the second goal.
Dave Mulready. Trisha, I'm having a breather from Wimbledon for an
Not
hour.
following it.
Is Wimbledon on as well?
Started this week, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to my dad, my 91-year-old dad, on the phone earlier, and we were talking about.
Does he say, I'm 91, you know?
No, he doesn't, because he's not English.
What does he say then?
He said,
I'm 91, you know.
No, he's also not a dub.
He's not a dob.
No.
Where's he from?
Because, well, the family were originally Mayo, and then they moved. His father was a superintendent in the police force, but they ended up settling in a place called Nace.
So they started off as Mayo and now they're Aioli.
They went to them, yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Ketchup.
But, no,
David
he said-
Louise,
he
Anne-Marie,
he
Craig.
refuses to live until he's 100 because that's really naff. So he'd probably go
Carol's on.
99.
Ground news, European news for you. Oh, what's happened here? Germany indicts Ukrainian over Nord Stream pipeline blast. German media reports.
Zelensky's in Dublin right now.
Zelensky, Carol saying hi to Daniel. So Daniel must be on. Did I miss Daniel? There he is. Right.
We said hello to Daniel earlier.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay. I always wanted a car like that, you know.
We all turn around now.
Now, I always wanted a car like that where you could park it anywhere you liked.
Oh yeah, they're good cars.
Yeah.
Except if you put the 4 into it.
Was he talking to us?
I don't think so.
He's just one of those guys.
We weren't talking to him, so he wasn't talking to us.
Do you think they're born with hair slicked back like that?
I think you do. OFC, what's OFC mean? Did?
Other fuck.
OFC we did. Brazil being beat next, hope. All right, Roy from Norway.
Well, the big game will be for the. Oh, I thought you were talking about it. Is Cape Verde are playing Argentina. Cape Verde, I think I told you before, with the guy from Dublin plays for them.
Oh, I thought he was the manager or something.
No, he's playing. He's a defender.
All right.
Pico Lopez, and from like good working class Dublin family.
Pico Lopez.
Pico Lopez. His dad is from Cape Verde and his mom's from
All
Dublin.
right, so that's why.
But
So,
Cape Verde are like, they have a population of about 400,000 and they're playing Argentina now. It's like, oops.
do Argentina speak Spanish?
They
Yes,
do,
yes.
They do. And they also
And
have
Cabo Blanco
Messi,
is Portuguese, right?
Portuguese.
Okay.
But
I
Argentina
keep saying Cabo Blanco, it's Cabo Verde, isn't it?
have Messi, who has proven to be an incredible footballer even at the age of 39.
Messi. Yeah, I've got a kitchen that's messy.
Very messy, yeah.
Yeah.
Does it score goals?
It does.
There you go.
The cockroaches score
Then
goals.
you know exactly what we're talking about. Do you think a Cabo Verde could clean up your messy kitchen?
Does Ronaldo still play as well?
Yeah, Ronaldo's still playing.
Portugal.
A little
But
different.
he just hangs around the goal mouth and waits for all the players to pass him the ball.
you say?
But Messi actually
We
plays.
have a little lizard now that
was a
takes
good-
care
My
of
ex
the
was from
cook.
Barcelona.
Oh, yeah, we got a little
He's
lizard now.
Catalan, so I spent 13 years watching Barcelona football when I watched Ronaldo.
Do you want to borrow our lizard?
You've got your own gecko.
Yeah, we keep finding cut up pieces of cockroach by the washing machine.
Oh, you think you got a
They come up from the
Don't tell me that. No, I do spray everywhere now.
yeah. No, they come up from the gully, and they live under the washing machine. And then the gecko goes in and goes, nom, 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 and I find little legs and bits of wing all
Okay,
over
well, I
the
have a
place.
cat who does that.
All right, yeah, okay.
And the problem is when he decides to play chasing with them at 3 in the morning over my bed. That's not nice.
Got Fingland game on. Hi, Tim's guest, says Daniel. For those who just joined us, this is Dave Strange and Cleo. Cleo is part of the Balcony Banter crew, and sometimes Freaky Friday.
Only when Webby's not there, though.
Only when Webby's not
there,
here.
I don't want to steal his limelight.
And
You
and
could never do that.
No, that's very true.
And
But he
she's-
might think I was trying, and he'd put me down, and I'd be really embarrassed on air.
on air. Mortifying.
I'd be
So
more
not many
confident.
people are watching tonight. But it doesn't really matter because we're here to see you, Dave.
It's quality rather than quantity.
It is, and also more people watch on catch up than ever live. So even if we get 200 people watching live,
Good.
we get another 5 times that watching afterwards. So
It's all good.
So, Dave, we were saying you've been here maybe 3 or 4 times now we've met, but you've been a lot more than that.
Yeah, I've been. I normally go away for the first week or 2 in December,
Yeah.
up to Catalonia, Punta del Rey. 2 weeks up there. It was on the east coast. It's a bit too far to get from there to here. But where I'm staying at the minute, it's just a bus ride, 20 minutes away in the bus.
Right, so you're up the coast.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's, I'm actually going tomorrow because Alan Brickle said, could you please show us around Puerto Santiago?
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
So Puerto Santiago, there's not a lot of signal there. I've been there with Kevin the Scotsman and I've had to give up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to park in Playa La Arena by the, what's the cafe on the corner called? Right by the mini roundabout, you seen it?
Oh yeah, I know.
You know that one?
Yeah.
I'm going to park somewhere there,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to walk all the way down the beach on the right-hand side where the shops are,
The big beach, not the little black sand beach.
and the big black sand beach with the promenade, the big fat promenade with the cafe underneath it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I walk there up the hill, and halfway up the hill you can actually go down to the port,
Yeah.
and then up the other side, and that's where it's a bit dodgy. And then walk along by, you get as far as Barquelo, the 5-star adults only.
Okay.
And you got the Tamaimo, whatever it's called, 3-star in the middle. So I'll walk us there until I lose signal, then I'll turn around and come back. And then coming back, I'll walk on the beach side and go down towards the beach. See you guys.
Bye. Drive carefully.
He said something about a gentleman opening the door. Ah, go away. Go and behave yourself somewhere. What's he doing talking to me anyway?
I don't know that whole area as much as I used to. When I first came here, I spent a lot of time down in Puerto Santiago, but that was 1998, 99, and it has built up quite a lot.
Yeah.
But it's very hilly.
I think Puerto Santiago, you got that bottom bit, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then you've got that road that's like built out over the beach. So that's the way I'll come back. So that's the way I'll come back, because that signal's all right. It's only when you get down to the beach and up the other side by the port.
Okay.
The port's really interesting though, because the ships are about 15 meters above sea level, and there's a big crane. And if you want to launch your boat, probably not ships, probably boats. Yeah. If you want to launch your boat, you've got to get the crane guy to pick your boat up and swing you out and put you in.
The marina is where the small beach is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay.
So about 15 meters high.
That's a lovely little beach.
I liked it when I first saw it. Then the next time I saw it, it was full of rubbish.
All right.
And then it got cleaned up, but then the last time I was there, it was full of rubbish again. So I don't really know. I'm not sure.
It's a nice place to swim. I've swum there, it's good. It's nice to swim.
Yeah, I think it goes deep pretty quick there, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And if you stay within the bay, you can kind of do over and back swimming without feeling that you're going into a dangerous area. Though there was, when I first moved here, I don't know how long you've been coming over, Dave, but I would say in the early noughties, there was a really sad big storm, and a smallish boat got kind of smashed up on the rocks, and within the distance of the beach, viewing distance of the beach, 3 people died because they couldn't, the waves were so intense they couldn't get boats out.
Right.
I came here with my mum 34 years ago, stayed at what is now the Mind Hotel. I'm not sure what it was when we came, but that was 34 years ago.
Ocean Club, I think.
No, I think
Could
it
be.
was the Merlin Resort.
Merlin Resort, yeah.
And a couple of years afterwards, we went into the tropical park.
Okay.
Okay,
And,
because
so
that was a timeshare as well, wasn't it?
Timeshare, yeah. But I didn't realise at the time when we came over, you know, the old video cameras, the sort of bigger brick things. You put a little video, like a cassette thing in it, and that was in my camera. This stuff gets old and you put it away. Sold the camera, but kept the tapes. But was able to transfer that to a disc. And when I knew I was coming over last time, I put it from a disc, digitised.
Yeah, I saw it. It's on YouTube.
Yeah, and all of this here wasn't here.
No, it wasn't.
And all of what's behind us.
No, it wasn't.
Nothing. Your place wasn't there.
No. I moved here in '99, and none of this was built.
No.
I mean, I bought off the plans, more or less. And
That was at the days when you could buy off plan for 10% down, and you could buy 5.
I only bought 1.
But you could buy 5 and then sell them before you moved in. But now they changed the law because people used to do that, right? Stupid. People said that now if you buy off plan, you've got to move into it for at least a year before you can sell it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's 100% tax.
So they're trying to get the gougers out.
Well, that's stopped them. You know, you sell it beforehand and give them all the money.
So when I moved here in '99, to actually come up here, you were like walking out of the village completely. There was one supermarket at the very bottom, which was Supermercado Manolo, and Esmeralda was there as well, where the Hyper Treble is now. And
The Hyper Treble?
Or the Hyper Dino. What's the fast one?
Hyper
Dino. But there was no Nebula. The Arcoiris, that was there, but none of these buildings here. Just the abandoned domes.
That's the Arcoiris. You're talking about the Agua Viva.
Agua Viva, I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Agua Viva, yeah. Arcoiris wasn't built.
No.
No.
So what she's talking about, the one opposite you can see from my balcony is Arcoiris, which is the rainbow, means rainbow. And then we are Cayal Beach.
Yeah.
And
San Francisco,
Sunset View, no. And Cayal Mar, that side, all up at the hill there.
Some of that was built, yeah.
Okay.
So
Do you remember seeing those, Dave?
We tended to stay mainly into the complex.
Okay.
In the evenings, we used to go down to what is now the Three
Casa Maria.
Horseshoes, Casa Maria, down there.
Yeah.
And
Esmeralda.
but mainly.
Casa Maria was there though, and the Delphin would have been there.
Yeah.
But it was owned by different people.
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody was saying to me that very early on, I think it must have been Rod's boyfriend, what's his name? Stephen. Little Stephen, Scott's Stephen. And Rod, he's got the window doctor business.
Okay.
And Stephen's been here since he was a boy. And he said that he remembers being told that the village didn't have electricity. And they used to put a diesel generator on the beach.
Wow.
And run electricity up towards the Atlantic Holiday Company, Las Barandas type area. And that was the only electricity. And it finished at 9 p.m.
Okay.
Wow.
So like sunset to 9. So in the summer, obviously, you had it. But it was a really sort of
it was a
nondescript village.
Village.
Yeah.
And
It didn't have an industry or anything, did it?
no, tourism was beginning. The Atlantic Holiday Centre, when I started coming here, Pearly Grey and Perla Blanca were there.
Yeah, but you're talking years later.
Yes, exactly.
What I'm saying is when
Back
the
in the
original people
70s.
were here, no, I'm saying back in the 50s or whatever, you know. So the people who were here originally, what did they live off? Because like you've got like the canning tomatoes, tomato cannery, you've got the salt flats up near Playa Arena and that way.
Okay. And the banana.
And the banana plantations, they come later apparently. And fishing, of course. So what did this village live
I
off?
think there wasn't any industry. I mean, there still isn't really.
Yeah, but why did people build houses here then? That's a good question. I'm going to find that out and watch this channel. So back to Dave now, if we can shut me up.
I would say possibly because I know in the 70s when Las Barandas was built, Perla Blanca and Pearly Grey were half built.
Okay.
So maybe they were already bringing tourism because the Danes and like the Nordic people were the first to bring tourism to this part of the island.
Right. In fact, there's still the Danish consulate is still in the Atlantic Holiday Company.
But she now is the Danish consulate. Yeah.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
And that hotel was built by a Danish trade union. I mean, that's what was built for workers to go on holiday.
Craig's saying Dave Strange is the guest.
So I should shut up in other words.
I'm not saying it's
But when you go down to when you go
He
down
does
to
have
the
a channel.
front, it used to be at the end of the road. You got the two buildings you just mentioned on the right. None of that was there, just boulders on the beach.
Wow.
And where the
Mirador de Callao, the outlook.
yeah, that wasn't there.
Not there.
And just past what was a fish restaurant on the corner, just beyond that, there was nothing else coming down that
So
way.
no Steak 21 or anything like that.
No.
So the bottom of Esmeralda wasn't there.
No.
There was La Bodega, was that there? Was run by...
I don't think it was, because there wasn't much when you used to go down to the bottom and
There was
turn
no
left.
beach as well.
No, there was none of that. No.
Yeah.
It was just big
And there
boulders.
was no
on the beach.
beach either, was there?
But there was an old pier,
Yeah.
because the pier there was kind of built on the grounds of an old pier. So boats must have come in and out. There must have been fishing.
Okay.
Because we used to have barbecues down there before they built the beach, and there was an old structure. So
Yeah,
there
the
must
beach
have-
is fairly new because I remember them grinding up the boulders in 2014.
Yeah, the beach is quite new.
But at the very end, on the corner, that used to be a fish restaurant.
It wasn't Casa Maria?
I'm not sure what it was called, but it used to be
Right down here, at this corner, just
on the
here.
right down the bottom. Turn left.
Where Casa Maria is.
Casa Maria is there. That used to be a fish
Oh,
restaurant.
okay.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day. What are we talking? 70s? 60s?
Go back
50s?
34 years. What was that? So
34 years.
Not that long ago.
Well, no, 30, you go back 34 years and I'm thinking I'm young, right?
34 years is the
But I was 30 34 years ago.
So was I.
Yeah, 34 years would be 90 something.
It was the 90s, Jesus.
1990 maybe.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
What else was
But every
Let's
time
pretend we're not that old.
but every time we come back,
uh,
something else is happening, and I just noticed behind us.
Why
you
do you
know,
keep coming back?
It's such a lovely spot. You know,
Really?
yeah. It's right behind us is the new buildings. They're going up. There's, you know,
you've seen the prices? You carry on talking. Tell
Because I
us
know
us a bit
that
more.
There is,
We'll let Cleo interview Dave. How's that?
I'll chat to him. I don't want to interview him. No, because when I used to work for the newspaper here, there's a kind of a local tourism organisation, and every now and then they give little awards to people who have come back over 30 times or 40 times.
Oh, okay.
But how many times do you reckon you've been here, Ben?
just to this island or just
yeah,
here?
to this island.
Oh, probably 30 times.
Really?
Or was it last year alone? Was about 9 times last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you were in Australia first, was it?
Went to Australia in
Yeah.
2002.
To live.
We had a business and
Okay.
was there till about 2012. It was a wedding reception centre, and Mum and I came back. We weren't too well, and sadly she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And we left at the right time, and we were glad to sort of leave Australia because Mum wasn't too well. She had cancer. We both came back with cancer, but I had the good news. Mum had the bad news, and so just one of those things.
Yeah.
You know.
And you kind of no. And would you ever think of moving here full time?
Possibly. I've not got any lasting plans, but I like the idea because I live very close to the airport. I can just where you going? You know, I'm going to go there in
Which
a couple
airport?
of days.
Which
Bournemouth.
airport? Oh, okay.
Bournemouth. I live about 5 miles away from Bournemouth Airport.
So-
Oh, do you know Cole, then, do you? Cole's place, Cole?
Yeah.
You met him?
I've spoken to him a few times, but I just haven't got around to meeting up with him.
Okay.
You know.
Because you do have a channel, don't you?
Yeah.
Dave Strange, what is it at?
I think it's 5786. Is it?
578. You can change that, right?
Yeah, I know.
As long as nobody else has got it. Here we go. We're now launching the off-market sales phase ahead of the official release schedule for October last year. This exclusive stage gives you the advantage of selecting the best apartments first while benefiting from the launch price, which was a 2-bedroom apartment from $648,000 to $823,000 plus VAT.
So the bones of a million.
Yeah. And a 3-bedroom apartment from $728,000 to $855,000 plus VAT.
That's a lot of money.
The 1-bedroom we didn't say because the guy that I got the email from was a copy of an email to somebody else. He accidentally blind copied me to give me the prices. But he says don't give them out before October, which I didn't last year. But I can.
But they're practically all sold, aren't they? They're all sold.
I don't know. I don't know. I saw some people selling. You know, the salesman must be really good because there was a guy with his phone like that, and the other guy talking to him, just pointing at the blank wall there and explaining what it was going to look like. You know, and that you're buying something without even seeing it.
Yeah.
I suppose if you go in the showroom is actually 2 apartments.
In there?
The showroom
Wow.
is actually the same plan as
That's clever.
as a 2-bedroom apartment.
That's very good marketing.
So you can go in there. It's got a kitchen, bathroom, and everything in it. So basically, they built the 2-bedroom apartment as the showroom.
That is very smart.
And then they got 2 offices, and the dining room's an office, and then they've got the kitchen, diner, and access to the
And the toilet is an
thing.
ATM.
No, the toilet's a toilet. Oh, I see what you mean. You're right. So yeah, and he actually sent me the plans. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. So you can see there's 2 rows at the street level. So street's at the top.
And the narrowest bit is down towards the beach.
The narrowest bit is down towards the beach. So there's 4 rows. 2 rows of, I think it's 8, is it? 8 and 9? It's gone off. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 6 at the front, and each of those are doubles. So there's 12, and I think it's 4 stories.
And there's probably balcony, there's probably sea view or street view.
No, they're all front to back.
Oh, okay.
They're all front to back.
And,
And then the second row is 3 sections and 4 sections, where the 4 sections are a bit smaller, so they're probably the 1 bed, right? But there's 2 in each of those, so that's there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looks like there's 4 units in the street one, sideways, times 4 times 6, right? So there's 24 units plus 3 stories. Or 4 stories, right?
It's a 200 and something altogether.
Yeah, 230 something, yeah.
And is there a completion date or a more or less completion date there?
I didn't read that, but I think there might be.
I'm curious.
Yeah.
Because we're all being bothered by the building, me not as much as you.
And it's called Talia. Talia. So
With an H, no.
no, Tal and then I,
Okay.
Feda, or whatever it's called.
A father.
Fala. That's the plan of the. Is that 2-bed?
So you're good over here?
1, 2, 3. That's a 3-bed.
Does he not even have to ask? Ni necesita pedirlo, ¿no?
No, yo sé
Yeah,
que
porque yo no pagara.
sí, no pagan. ¿Y cuando no de güey?
Todavía no, gracias.
Cada botella tráeme, paga ya.
Sí,
Ah, ya entiendo.
sí,
Bueno, eso es un buen acuerdo, ¿no?
sí. Antes de pedírmela, yo sé que...
Ni necesita.
That's the 2-bed, I think, or the 1-bed.
I'm sure they're lovely.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of trying to be philosophical about all the building work, saying, well, in 5 years' time, the value of everything will go up.
Philosophical.
I mean, one of the things we were talking about this on Balcony Banter the other day, Playa San Juan, which if you walk, has really combined new build and incorporated a lot of the old streets and everything, and the whole place seems to have had a facelift.
Yeah.
And this place could be just as nice if they can complete the maritime walk as well. At
That's
same
the
time.
first thing they need to do.
Yeah, they've
Complete
always
that.
said it's on the plan, the money's been approved, coastal authorities have said we can go ahead with it, but they haven't even started yet.
But what's going to happen in the banana plantation? Did you find anything
I
out
think
about
they've
that?
already got the land, like they have come to an agreement with the owner of the land that they can have the land to build the maritime.
No, I meant the banana plantation has died. So they're either leaving it fallow or they
The
sold
one
it.
on the way to the Rosa Centre.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. Because people were asking about that.
Yeah,
But I mean, I just think if we could look like Playa San Juan, because that's a classy looking joint, we should be a classy looking village.
Yeah, I think it would improve if they could do a walkway from past at the
That's the
bottom.
whole plan.
Yeah,
And some, like I remember as well when they opened the Hard Rock hotels down in Playa Paraíso, the council kind of put money into a business
Hi, Una.
plan for all the local owners who
Yeah.
were already
I
there.
can't hope you're safe
so that
home.
They would kind of up the grade a little bit, up their facade, and because they were all looking a bit shabby. So if they're bringing in those kind of clients, they wanted the village to just give itself a bit of a facelift, which, you know.
That's what they did over the road. I know it was empty for a couple of years and there were squatters in there.
That's right.
And
then there's a fire.
And fire as well, was it? Okay. But it's...
My daughter got really annoyed because apparently they used to hang out there and smoke joints.
Okay.
She was one of the squatters.
Well, she probably wished she was when she was 15 because her mother was an annoying cow. But
I've met her.
what, my daughter?
No, her mother. What's Tenerife getting? New double-decker buses. They look awesome. They do look awesome, actually. I don't think we'll get one here, but
Double-decker buses.
they bought new double-decker buses, but I think they're mostly in the capital. I don't think they're coming down here.
Urban.
Yeah. Not
Inter-urban.
inter-urban, no. So I don't think we'll get any down here. You might get one in Los Cristianos, but I don't know where it'll go.
We could do it the Bentley bus for here. The bus
Oh
gets
no, they
full
would
so
never
quickly.
get. They'd never get through the banana plantation. No. You told me, in confidence, so I don't know that I can say it, that there might be a return of the 473.
I have been told that for a year. It
Okay.
hasn't happened yet. And the other thing I was told, but now I don't know, is because the population of the municipality had gone over 50,000, there was an obligation to provide an urban bus service. But I think
Okay.
the population is now fallen below 50,000 again.
Well, it hasn't. It's just they haven't registered.
People haven't registered.
People haven't
this
registered.
Is why people should really register the fact that they live here for all sorts of reasons. And one of the reasons is you get more services in Adeje.
Yeah, if you're not registered, then you don't get the police.
Yeah, I mean, because a lot of the
So many
funding-
police per thousand.
And the funding comes from Madrid.
Of course it does. Yeah.
So if Madrid says, oh, you only have 48,000, you don't need police.
Yeah, and we got 80,000. Just now, 30,000 are not registered.
Yeah. And one of the big arguments of Adeje, this is me blissfulforsec.com, and about 10 other tourism municipalities in Canary Islands, is they want these municipalities to get extra funding because even though they might only have a population of 50,000,
Yeah.
they cater for 4 million.
They do.
So
That's why people say, "Oh, well, I like Costa Dechi, but it smells of shit." I said that's because it's built for 50,000,
and the money
and there's 6
for
million of
sewage
you
and
coming.
rubbish and
Yeah.
everything is based on the residency, not the population.
Yeah.
And really, there should be some kind
But
of.
that
extra
is
funding.
part of the tourist model that it's extraction model, where all the money goes out, but no money comes back.
Yeah.
You know.
The money is spent in Santa Cruz, but it's earned down here.
There's Christina. Look. You need anything else, darling? Do you need anything else? Am I on the wrong side? Am I on the deaf side? Yeah, I am. Yeah. Silly cat. Do you hear me?
What's your favourite part of the island then, Dave? Since you've travelled around, have you stayed up north at all?
I went to Puerto de la Cruz. I got off the plane and I was trying to find the bus to get from Tenerife south, and you have to get a taxi. So anyway, I wrote it off. It was, I think it was 140 euros.
Oh wow.
The taxi?
Yeah,
Crikey. There is a bus.
but I was waiting for it
Yeah.
and it just wasn't
You
coming. So I
probably
thought,
have
I'll
to
get
get
a
two
taxi.
buses, yeah.
And I was there and I just got off the bus and I had my 2 cases. So I got a taxi, went up there, Puerto de la Cruz. The hotel was magnificent. It was absolutely beautiful.
One of those old sort of Spanish Baroque type
No.
things
The
with the.
botanical or what?
It was all brand like marble and it
Oh
was
right.
lovely.
Was that big one on the hill?
Yeah,
Oh
right on
wow.
the corner. And
It closed down, but they've opened it up again, right?
all right, okay. And had a couple of weeks there and got a taxi back. I didn't mind because he wrote it off, you know.
Yeah.
And when I book a holiday now, I always make sure it's got including transfers.
right.
And I missed it. That's one of those little things it says, including transfers.
Transfers, yeah.
And
So it basically doubles your night stay.
Of course it
2 taxis.
doesn't matter.
So is that the furthest from the south you've been?
Yeah, it would have been easier to go from Tenerife north. It just
course.
Well,
crossed the road.
you can't fly into Tenerife North apart from the mainland and North Africa, I think.
Yeah, most international flights.
Yeah.
When they did have a direct flight to Miami-Dade, it went from Tenerife north.
Really?
Yeah, for a couple of years.
Wow.
About 10 years ago, pre-COVID.
Dave Marini's got to wear shorts. Yes, silly, what's it? Can you imagine Dave on green double-decker guagua? They're like coaches. Coaches, that's short for cockroaches, isn't it?
Oh,
You've been following the Canarian news online. I haven't actually.
Is there something to follow?
I don't know. I mean, I keep up to date with international news, but the local news I get is basically the 30-second clips I get from the shorts. You know, like there was a horrible crash on the TF1 in Goaza and stuff like that. So let us know what's been going on. Or unless you mean the Canarian Weekly, and I tend not to read that because it's sensationalist. Birgit Faller is on Threads. Birgit Faller is Christine's elder sister.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Threads.
I like
On Threads, it's like Facebook for adults.
With no pictures.
With no pictures, yeah.
It's more like Twitter for intelligent people.
Oh, okay.
No, there is no Twitter for intelligent people.
Exactly. It's called Threads.
Sparkas has sent me a message. Oh dear. Oh, Konto Alsuges. Okay. Wharton. Oh, I've got to say, ladles and jelly spoons. Let's get me on there for a second. I'd like to make a big shout out to Wharton, which is one of the electronic companies that are here on the island, and the shop I used to go to and stopped going to because the staff were terrible. And they're unhelpful, unknowledgeable.
They try to pretend you're not there.
And they pretend you're not there, yeah? I went in today because I bought a camera online last October. And I bought it there for the simple reason is they got the wrong price on it. It was a Insta360 X5 for $289.95, and they are $450 on a sale, right? So it was basically nearly half price. And so I bought it quick in case it was a mistake, and they delivered it and everything's fine. It broke on Sunday.
Just out of the blue?
Just out of the blue. I plugged it into this, and I think it must have shorted the motherboard because it just wouldn't turn on, wouldn't turn off. Battery was okay, card was okay. I went through the AI online troubleshooting, and it told me exactly what to do. And then I got to the end and it says, no, it looks like your motherboard's shot. And I thought, oh, well, AI is pretty knowledgeable now. And then what happened, I got a message from Insta360 saying, how was your support? Oh. So obviously the AI agent obviously saw me looking for Insta360 information and passed me through to the AI agent on Insta360's website. And it sort of interacted with me on Google for what I thought it was, right? So that was pretty good. So the Insta360, they said, don't worry, they said, just send it back and we'll send you a new one, but you've got to send it to Hong Kong. Alternatively, see if you can take it back to the shop you bought it because it's only 6-7 months old, and let's see if you can get it on the guarantee. So the warranty's 12 months, but the guarantee's 3 years in Europe. So I took it to Wharton on Monday, expecting... Have you take your microphone off, yeah? Oh, good man. What happened was, I went on Monday and I saw this young lady and I said, it's broken, it won't turn on, it won't record, it won't charge, but the battery's full. What can you do? And she just went, oh, just a minute, sir. Tap, 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 ding, 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 ding. What's your name? What's your number? Blah, blah, blah. Have you got an account with us yet? Bang, bang. And then she printed something out and said, there you go. And it was like a guarantee form with a, you've left your camera with us. And I left the camera there on Monday. And you got 30 days before you get an answer. And I thought, they're obviously going to go look at it 30 days.
Then tell it on the shelf.
Yeah, then they're going to tell me it's my fault. And then I've got to do this. And then they're going to tell me you've got to send it back to Hong Kong and all that. I got a message this morning when I was in the car. It said, come and pick up your camera. So no, they gave me a brand new one. Brand new $500 camera.
Well done, Wharton.
Well done, Wharton.
Okay. I mean, I have.
And they were so nice about it. I must say that the one guy that I was talking to was a new guy, so he's got time to become cynic.
I also think since MediaMarkt opened nearby, they've upped their game.
I think they've had to.
Yeah, of course they have.
I think they've had to because MediaMarkt has taken a lot. In fact, I chatted with them and I said, has it affected you at all? And they said, yeah, it definitely has.
Of course.
But I think that maybe somebody's come in and trained the staff in customer service.
But I have been there a number of times.
Yeah, but there's quite a few people in it. Not as sort of busy as that other place, but but Wharton is good again, is what I'm trying to say.
Good. Because I've liked shopping there, but I've had I've been there where you're trying to catch somebody's eye and they're deliberately looking at a computer. Because they don't want to deal with you, and they don't want to catch your eye. And if you ask them a question, the answer is really flippant.
And not only that, but they're not very knowledgeable. And when I go in for something sort of specific, you know, like I was looking for a hub that went high data USB-C interface, right?
Okay.
And because I was going to plug it into my computer and put multiple cameras on my computer before I bought this, and they were just saying, oh, there they are. And I said, well, which one? Oh, they're all there. You know, well, which one do you recommend, and which one's fast, and which one's this, that, and the other, you know? But anyway, Wharton is good again. So if you are on the island and you do want electronics, don't go to the shady electronic shops. I mean, exception is Suresh, she's okay.
Suresh is brilliant here.
Suresh is okay. Although I did buy an iPhone from Suresh that was nicked from Russia.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But he was ripped off.
Okay.
He was ripped off.
I've never bought phone. Well, maybe in the olden days I bought baby phones when we were talking back in the day when they were, you know, Nokia.
Nokia.
And I still have about 10 phones.
10 Nokias.
Over the years of the phones I ever owned.
Have you got them in a drawer?
I have them in a shelf.
I tell you what.
And I'm not gonna, I don't want, I think
You're not going to sell it. They're going to be worth money, yeah? They're
Yeah.
definitely going to be worth money. Especially because the Nokias still work.
And the tiny little ones that open up, you know.
Oh, the Razor ones.
Yeah.
I like them. Motorola.
And I thought, I'm keeping these guys. Some of them look like Star Trek, like original James T. Kirk.
I've stopped dancing the Congo.
Yeah, it's 1-1 now.
Okay.
How do you know it's 1-1?
Because I've got the pinned live score on my phone.
Oh, right, okay. Right, Dave Strange. You were supposed to be interviewed by a professional journalist, and all you could do was talk about yourself.
I went, you know, when you went just a little while ago, you had the haircut in just there.
Yeah.
I went in there today and it just to give us a trim and all the rest of it. I said, oh, Tim recommended me.
Oh, you did?
And he said, that's double then. So,
Where is this?
just down the road.
The barber shop?
Yeah, just there.
Next to the pharmacy?
Oh, okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
I had a couple of hours to sort of waste and thought I could do with a trim. So.
Valerio.
That's the one.
Valerio.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
There's a tiny little part of that range of shops there, and they just seem to, for about 10 years, we've had everything there. We've had
The Chindian
shop, a Chindian, hardware store, and it just, for some reason, one block just never seems to work.
Okay.
Well, hopefully the barber shop will stay there.
Well, the thing is, I think the barber shop is owned by a guy who's got a lot of barber shops. And then, well, no, he's not the barber.
Okay.
What he does, he buys barber shops and then he sells seats. So if you're a hairdresser or a barber, then you can go and buy a seat off him.
It means that you've got that, your work, and you've got your clients in that one.
Right, so each barber, so I think there's 3 down there. And I think there's 3 down there. And there's a very young guy, about 18, and that's what Webby goes to. I go to Valerio, but I don't go that often because I've got my own, you know. I just go down there when I want to be pampered and shaved, you know. And he only charged me $7.
That's great.
It is.
I pay 15.
Christine pays 15, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
Well, it's a tenner plus tip. What's her name?
I have
Jill,
Jenny.
not Jill.
Jenny in Los Olivos.
Oh, okay.
No,
And Los
she's
Olivos.
Canaria, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had it washed as well. I was only 15.
Yeah, wash.
15. Yeah, we'll never get that home.
No, you won't. No.
But I remember the year before last, I think Bree was living in Dublin and she needed a haircut. So I went to just a chain of hairdressers. They're very good and everything, but just for a basic haircut, it was €70. That was kind of going.
So people are saying we need to hear more about Dave.
Exactly.
Ask away.
Well, what, me? I've been asking. We found out about Australia.
Yes.
I've asked him.
I did the Australian thing
You told me about Australia.
because I said you were in Australia, weren't you?
Well, I didn't know that he was in
Well,
Australia.
we had
You kept interrupting.
We had a reception centre. It's a wedding reception centre. It's on 5 acres of ground. They had a 200-seat chapel. Had a bar.
What part of Australia?
There's Victoria, a place called Hillsville, and we had a B&B at the back, and it was lovely. You know.
Wow, that's good business.
What made you do that?
We went originally to go into business with my uncle. I'm initially an engineer, and we went across and we were negotiating with him about a buy-in.
Is this your mum's brother?
Yeah, it's my mum's sister.
Okay.
And I was negotiating with her husband, but we couldn't agree on anything. He didn't own anything. Everything he had was leased.
All right.
So if I was going to buy in, he had nothing to buy into. So I just said to him, there was no.
What's the point like?
Yeah. So he said, okay, you best to leave. So they chucked us out. And
Did he show you the door?
yeah. Oh yeah, we were unceremoniously. You can do one, and we were on. All of our stuff was still on the ship, 6 weeks away, and we looked around and ended up buying this other place. It's completely different. It was because back in the day I used to be a professional musician, so I did a bit of comparing and all the rest of it, and yeah, it worked out well. We had a few acts on. The biggest one we had was a trio called Cotton, Keys and Morris. But two of the guys have passed away since then.
Is that Skiffle Group?
No.
And this was your mum? Had she experience in the business?
No.
So both of you plunged in
Mum was,
first.
she came with me, but she gave me a lot of support. She was always in the background washing up, serving drinks, and all the rest of it. But
Trooper.
we built a bar, because it used to be what they used to call BYO, bring your own.
Yeah.
And there was the only beer that you could drink was to bring your own.
You had to go to the bottle.
Pardon?
You had to go to the bottle to get your own beer.
Well, yeah.
So
And
you charge corkage or?
no, you weren't allowed to.
Oh.
No.
But
But what was annoying was that we had to provide them with glasses and wash up.
All right. So you couldn't use the corkage.
So what we did was we built a bar, and there was a few groups that used to come in under the BYO, and I said to them, I'm giving you notice that in 3 or 4 months' time, it's going to be your BYO is going to finish, and you'll have to buy from my bar. And they all said, oh, we're not going to do that. On the first day we went to have the bar open, it was a bit like today, it was stinking hot. And they said, well, we're not buying any drinks. And they were all stood at the bar waiting for drinks, and she didn't want any drinks. So, you're not allowed to drink your own, you're not going to buy from me.
Yeah.
But they all relented and they said, oh, yeah, okay. So they started to buy my beers. So we got some income from that as well. All right. Rather than providing them with, they can bring them. Can you imagine taking your drinks into a pub, like coming here and drinking your drink, and expecting them to do your glasses? But that's what it was.
I think that must have been a licensing thing, though, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a BYO, bring your own, or you have a full license.
Yeah.
And was it quite common over there?
Yeah, yeah.
We used to go to a place in Texas where there was no alcohol, and but you could bring your own wine but pay corkage.
Yeah.
And the other way around is you could join the club.
Well, that's like, yeah.
Right.
So it's a private member.
It's a private members club, and the thing was you could buy this one club card which got you into all of the bars in Plano in Texas, right? But or you could just go to McKinney and drink, I think it was. So I think McKinney was wet and Plano was dry, and it was all around the Dallas area. And so that's the first time I realized you could take your own wine into a bar. And there was a few places in Virginia that did it as well.
It's a good idea. In the area, and stuff like that.
But the thing was, you had to eat there, so you couldn't just walk in and sit down and drink your own beer. You had to order a meal, but then supply your own alcohol.
But one of the things that didn't surprise me was that you get used to their bugs, the huntsman spiders.
Okay, yes, exactly. That's why I can't go there.
And snakes. We had to call the snake catcher a few times. But I was indoors one day, and I was doing some vacuuming in our apartment, and I could see something out of the corner of my eye, and I looked sideways, and it was just one of these huntsmen. It was that big. It was a.
But they don't hurt you, do they?
Yeah, but when you see one for the first time.
Can we change the subject? I'm serious.
I put the extension on the,
on your vacuum cleaner,
and I like that,
and it went.
I just can't.
And as it was sucking off the wall, it was gripping on it.
I'm going to go to the loo. I really can't.
So I got closer to it and poked it, and you could hear it go dig, 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 all into the bag.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
And it was still in the bag.
I unplugged it and sellotaped the hole up.
Uh-huh.
We had to call the snake catcher out a few times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's all part and parcel living in Australia.
You know, yeah, they do say that everything's trying to kill you in Australia, including the locals. I've never been. I would love to go on to Australia. There's a lot of places I would have liked to have gone in my life. I've been to quite a few places, but there's a few places I would have liked to have gone in my life, and Australia was one of them.
Yeah.
One of the reasons Stephanie didn't go to Australia and she went to Africa instead was because her mate had just got an offer to go to Australia after school to do a placement, to do a year gap year. And Stephanie said to me, "Where have you never been?" And I said, "I've never been to Africa." And so she just said, "I'm going to Africa," because she didn't want to follow in my, in my footsteps, which I thought was very independent of her, wasn't it? Very independent of her. Oh, it's Stuart's birthday today, isn't it? It's Saint Stuart's birthday today.
I think he's watching football.
He is watching the football, yeah. Did they lose yet? Hey Siri, what's the score in the England Dr. Combo match? Or what's it called?
England is leading Congo DR 2-1.
2-1.
In the 89th minute of the FIFA World Cup.
Oh, a
round
minute.
of 32.
A minute to go. There you go.
Is that 2-1 to England?
2-1 to England, yeah. So it looks like they're not out, unless Congo come with bang bang.
African are really good.
They are. The Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo.
England loses, then Stephanie still has Ghana to support.
That's right. She was supporting Germany, England, and Ghana. England because of me, Ghana because of her husband, and Germany because she's German.
Oh, okay.
So, Dave, you staying for dinner?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. So what we'll do, we'll grab some menus and we'll. Claudio, carta, porfa. Tre. Carta.
Have you changed the subject?
Yeah, we're gonna get the menu because it's 5 to 7.
Sorry, I just can't.
So we're talking about these massive spiders.
Okay, I'm going again.
I'm joking.
Yeah, please, I can't.
We're on to the scorpions now.
That's fine.
They're really nice little spiders.
No, little ones I just kill. But snakes are fine. Scorpions don't mind. That's it.
Gracias.
Muchísimas gracias. So, ladies and jelly spoons, Dave's going to take us through the menu. What do you fancy?
Well, I think you decided on what you're going to have, aren't you?
I think we have,
I
yeah.
haven't eaten here for years.
Well, I was going to have the one I always tell people, the chef's perch, but I'm not hungry at all.
Okay.
And I don't know what it is I've eaten today, but that would be too much for me. But the sea perch, chef style, number 59.
I'm not.
Actually, I'm going to go for it. I've got to go for it because I've got to go.
Not big on fish.
Wow, that's big.
Fishy person.
That's like ginormous. I was looking at the pizzas.
The meats, I do recommend the burger if anybody fancies a burger.
Yeah, I was thinking about the burger.
And Chris is going for a starter, which is the. Is it on there? Oh no, it's the fried dishes. Muchísimas gracias. The fried dishes, which is the crispy chicken in panko with a cool curry dip. It's like 8 chicken tenders with a curry dip in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So it's designed basically to put in the middle of 4 people and everybody have a couple of chicken tenders. But
it's also nice for me.
it's nice for a main, yeah. The only thing is you've got to have something with it because otherwise you're just eating chicken and panko and curry sauce. So maybe what do they call it? A potato, Canadian potato or French fries. The French fries are good here.
Freedom fries.
The freedom fries. The pasta I recommend as well. The ravioli gorgonzola is good. The ravioli bonbon you had last time, wasn't it?
Burger gourmet.
That is really good. It comes with honey and
Cheddar cheese, bacon, salad, sauce, and mustard.
yeah, and the honey's from La Gomera.
Okay, well that's me. Done.
The burger. The steaks are good here, but they're not thick steaks. They're good steaks, but they're not thick steaks. Salmon fillet.
fine.
I won't eat anything out that I can cook myself, and I'm good at salmon. Focaccias and pizzas are good. The rices are good. Meat paella. The fried dishes. There's one called the sea bass tempura black beer, and that's very dry. So all the fish in the fried things are crispy, you know.
Yeah.
So you need a sauce with it, I think. The aubergine tempura with the palm honey and the coffee and licorice is really good.
What I loved about this place when it opened, and it's maintaining it, is before Nebula opened, guys, every restaurant in Cayo Salvaje had menus that were really similar. Chicken, steak and fish, and they were all good. I'm not kind of putting them down, but Nebula when it opened, Eduardo's, the idea was to have a menu that was a fusion and it was different, and they've kept that up.
Yeah.
What you get here you won't find in other restaurants in the village, and that's a good thing.
Well, for him to change the menu now cost him a fortune.
As well.
That up there, you know.
He's doing very well though.
He is doing very well, yeah. Well, don't forget, this was a perfect corner for a restaurant, and there was a bank.
It was Santander.
You're gonna stick with the chicken?
Yes.
Okay. Canadian potatoes. Okay.
Yo voy a probar hamburguesa gourmet.
Hamburguesa gourmet.
¿Te parece bien, no?
Sí, sí.
Está bueno. Mire esto.
Same as. Thank you.
For Cristina 22, de crujiente pollo panko con curry sauce. Y para mí del cherny de ¿cómo se dice? Cherny jefe.
¿Tienen one french fry?
Canadian. Canadian potatoes. Papas arrogadas. Y yo tomo de cherny jefe, ajo, cebolla, pimientos, langostinos, mejillones y salsa de tomate. Con de pizza. ¿Sí? ¿Ese es con de pizza?
China chips, yes. It's
Sí.
with the pizza. One Canadian potato, rice, salad,
¿Es incluido? No.
including,
Is it included?
yeah.
I'll take fries.
What are you going for, Dave?
Same as you. Burger.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, chili check, french fry, papa arrugada, chicken parco,
Gracias.
Gracias, señor.
Hamburguesa.
Burgers.
Hamburguesa. I'm a geezer.
Yes.
I'm an hamburguesa.
You're having an hamburguesa.
I'm a geezer, an hamburguesa.
You're a geezer.
Do me a favour, leave it out in the Queen Mum like you good for years. Give me a pint of jelly deals and a pickled egg meal, China.
I'll
Where are you
tell
from in
what,
Britain?
When I go back to
Originally from London,
London.
a London boy.
and we went from there to Swindon, which was a satellite town, like so many, you know. I was there till about 77 when I moved to Poole in Dorset,
In Dorset.
and
Is it beautiful down there?
it's lovely. And then I moved to a couple of different places, and we went to Australia. As I said, we came back and settled in, you know, near to Bournemouth Airport, and been there since. Yeah,
Bournemouth is on the coast.
yeah.
It's in England.
Yeah.
It's like so many seasonal places. It's very not run down, but run down is the word.
Right. But my
Lots of shops
daughter
that are
went
closed.
to study in Brighton when she was 16, so 5 years
Yeah.
ago, and I knew Edinburgh and I knew London,
Okay.
and London was my image of the UK, and then went to Brighton and it was like a revelation. Brighton is amazing. I loved it so much.
And Worthing.
Yeah.
Worthing.
Worthing.
Yeah. Lots of antique shops run by antique men.
And Hove.
Hove, yeah, Brighton and Hove.
And I had
Albion.
been to Blackpool for NUJ annual conferences as a union rep a couple of times. That was good fun.
I went to Blackpool for the Magicians Conference. It's the biggest Magicians Conference in the world, every February. And I went there twice. And first time my mum died, second time I joined the Magic Circle.
Oh.
But they waived the 5-year, you have to know a member of the Magic Circle for 5 years to get in. And they waived that because all the old guys were dying off and no young guys were coming in. So I went there,
Needed new blood.
right, and there was 2 guys there. There was the not the president, the returning officer, and wasn't the president,
Chairman, secretary.
something like that, yeah.
And you have to perform.
Huh?
You have to perform.
I did have to perform, but they forwarded me and seconded me, so that was the hurdle to get over the 5-year thing. And you got to pay the 110 quid entrance fee, and every year 110 quid entrance fee, and unless you don't live in London, and then it's a bit cheaper. No, I think it's 110 outside of London, and it's a bit cheaper overseas. Central London, I think it's 130 a year you got to pay, and but then I had to do a performance, and I thought, well, I've got to fly over because I was living in Germany at the time, and they said, no, you don't have to fly over, just do a one take, and they said if you can record it because I was a member of the Magic Circle in Germany, so they said if you can do it in the Magic Circle in Germany at one of their meetings and don't put any music behind it, nothing that's not live.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got to do it live, and I did that, and I got in.
Oh, good.
Cool,
And
dude.
what were the advantages?
The biggest advantage of being in the Magic Circle is to say you're in the Magic Circle.
Okay.
So for marketing.
Kudos and cachet.
No, for money.
Oh, for
Because
money.
yeah, if you're going and you say you want to employ Tim Dowd, member of the Magic Circle in London, or do you want to enjoy Rudy Crystal, who's not, then they'll take or basically the price you can charge is commensurate, right?
And do you have a card, or they can
Yeah,
check
no,
online?
you get a card and they can check online.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, no, they can't check online unless you pay extra to be promoted. But it's not worth being promoted in the Magic Circle website if you don't live in London,
Okay,
or
gotcha.
at least the south of England, I think. You pay for it, but you just show them your Magic Circle card and your credentials, and you can use their. You get a packet like a what they call it, a media pack that you can use on your website and stuff like that, and your cards and all that.
Okay.
So you're allowed to do that. And now I'm Magic Circle member retired. So I can now say I'm a retired member of the Magic Circle. So I'm not really a member. I can't go into the second advantage is, and this is fairly new to say the truth, is that they have a clubhouse with a membership every Monday night. And Monday night, people who live in London and the surrounding areas meet and have a chat and blah. And they've always got somebody coming up and doing a lecture. And they've got really famous people coming up and doing lectures, or famous magicians coming up and doing lectures to teach you other techniques, other sleights. They even go into the business of magic and stuff like that. So you can actually go in and get a lot of information. And they have the best magic library in the world, and you can borrow the books for free. All you have to do is pay postage if you're out of the country.
Okay.
They'll actually cover the postage in
And
Britain.
is it still a thriving industry?
Yeah. I mean, the Magic Circle is they actually have a theatre, and they rent the theatre out for events and stuff. And once or twice a year, they put on their own events and invite the public. And so yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And it's a centralised Magic Circle. It's a London Magic Circle, right? Germany Magic Circle is very regional. There's no sort of like headquarters.
Okay, there's no centre.
No, I mean the original one may be classed as a centre, but every Magic Circle has got its own. Every Magischer Circle of Deutschland.
Magischer Circle.
Magischer Circle. Der
Do you ever
Magischer
have
Circle.
magicians
Der
at your
Circle.
weddings in Australia?
No, it's mainly musicians. Looking back, it's just mainly music and DJs and play music. But,
And were the people who were booking you was it mostly expats, so it was British people, or was it
all sorts.
all sorts,
All
everyone?
sorts,
Well, they used to be called DJs, and then they were called CJs,
yeah.
and now they're called MP3Js.
Oh, really?
Not just music maestros.
Yeah.
Wait,
They're still DJs, aren't they? We got a little flyer.
little flyer. He's trying to get him a
But
beer.
it was an experience.
Well,
Not just the wildlife, the local people as well.
The local people, they're the wildlife.
But it was interesting. Yeah, we had a good time. It was good. We were glad to leave. Our time had come, and it was just time to leave at the right time.
Did you ever go walkabout?
No, we were there for about 8 to 10 years, and we had 2 days off.
In 8 to 10 years?
2 days off.
Wow.
It was over Christmas. Mum and I went away somewhere, and she went without her tablets, so we had to come back the next day anyway. So that was good.
So you never actually really travelled around Australia?
No, we just didn't. We were too busy. So busy.
But it was worth it, was it? I mean,
It was worth it, yeah. It was. We worked very hard at it, you know, as
yeah.
non-Australians. But you know, they were stringent on what we can and can't do. We had to employ Australians,
Okay.
but we had a lot of English people that were looking. We couldn't employ them.
Even if they were registered as resident.
They had to have the right paperwork,
Okay, well that's fair enough though.
and we had so many people that we just couldn't. You know. But you know, running that, it was. Yeah.
So I remember that, like, God, maybe 15 years or 20 years ago here when I was first living here, they did bring in a rule that local businesses had to have a minimum, like they had to have at least one Spanish-speaking employee, and that all their employees had to have put all the paperwork. Because back in the day when I first was coming here, there were so many bars and restaurants that were just, everyone was just doing mixers and cash, with all cash in hand. And
I was talking to Darren John, who's a Londoner blogger, and he ended up, I don't know if he's still there, but he ended up going to Thailand, right? And then he realized after a while that his business on YouTube had to be official, right? And so he started looking into that, and he was really amazed that if you start a business in Thailand, you have to employ 4 Thai people on union wages.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter what business it is. I mean, he doesn't need 4 Thai people as a YouTuber.
you can't just employ 2 people.
No, 4 Thai people on union wages, which I think is pretty cool. You know, because if you're going to open a business, you got to plan for the business is going to have at least 4 people, and you got to be local. You know what I mean?
But it also is one of those things, before you go anywhere, decide, well, before you think about going somewhere else to open a business, check the rules.
Not many people do that, in my
they don't.
opinion. I mean, I know that the biggest money maker here is owning the property and selling a 5-year lease every 3 years to a Brit. Because the first year they spend all the money, the second year they drink all the beer, and the third year they're gone.
Sell it on.
Yeah, they sell it on, and they still owe 2 years thing. You know?
I mean, we've seen so many people over the years, and I'm sure you have too in your travels here all the time, bars changing hands, people thinking, El Dorado, I've landed on all I have to do is open a bar, sit back, and the money will come rolling in.
Yeah, it does. But it goes rolling out faster.
Absolutely, or it goes rolling down your gullet faster, because you're not doing enough to...
We've missed a load of stuff. Mike Hudak's on. Hi, Mike. And he's also saying there's a massive heat wave coming for the east coast of America, and some of the football is affected, and the Taylor Swift wedding. And then he was asked whether he was going to the wedding, and he says he's sorry, he's had to sign an NDA.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, lead singer of the Village People has passed away, age 74, Victor Willis. Oh dear. Bring on the kingdom, Dave. Fife, not Fife. Hello, testing. And deleted you by mistake. Tim may know if she signed up as a guest with her new hubby.
Can I have a beer, please? Yes, please.
Yeah, I've signed the NDA as well, Mike, sorry. Siobhan's on.
Drinking agreement. The non-drinking agreement.
The non-drinking agreement, yeah. The new drinking agreement. At Timothy Dowd, at Michael Hudak may know if she signed as a guest with a new hubby. Yeah, she is. Yeah. They're all coming over for Freaky Friday, I tell you.
Oh, luckily I'm not going to be there then.
It would drive the ratings up, Mike. And on it, Pat, says Siobhan.
What time does the football finish?
I don't know.
England are leading though.
Yeah.
2-1.
Hey Siri, it was the 90th minute a minute ago, wasn't it?
Okay.
So it's probably finished by now.
Full time. Yeah, it's over.
Okay, I found this on the web for when was the 90th minute ago. Check it out.
That doesn't make sense.
Gracias, señor. Gracias.
I was going to say when you're going on the beers.
I've drunk so many Cokes today. I've drunk about 3 gallons of Coke. I've been in every bar,
So you're hyper.
and I just had the time to sort of waste. And yeah. Have you ever tried that bar up on the rooftop?
It doesn't open till
Yeah.
late. Doesn't open till
When it
late.
opened, I was there. It was lovely.
Yeah, it looks nice.
I tried to go up and there wasn't
Brianna
open.
went with
It's not wheelchair friendly either.
short time. I have no idea. Do they not? They have a lift.
Yeah, but the lift goes to 3 steps.
Oh, I don't know.
Hey up. Wife's having alcohol. Who's paying for that?
He is.
All right. No, she asked for that.
She asked me.
Do you want some ice, Chris? No?
Right, we're going to finish.
Okay.
You want to say hello to anybody before we go?
Just to mainly all of your viewers, thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll come back and see some more Tim.
And hope somebody put up your account. I'll just find it and put it up myself if they haven't. Search for DAVESTRANGE, Dave Strange. Not Fave Strange.
Not Strange Dave.
No. He was another way I banned him. Dave Strange, you're not the guitarist.
No, used to be.
Dave Strange, 5786.
That's the one.
5786. What do you play?
Was a bass player and a singer.
A bassist. A bassista. And the last one you did was
There's one coming out tonight at 10 o'clock.
balcony views and walk to the beaches. Then we got one from a day ago, Playa de la Arena. Then Flying Jet 2 from Bournemouth. And before that was 2 months ago, Breakfast at the Toby. So go and check that out. We got 2 Tenerife. Well, we got a flight one, we got a Tenerife one, and we got an upcoming one that premieres tonight at 10 p.m. local time, yeah?
Mama.
10 p.m. So go and check that out. I shall share the channel, copy link, and then go to your videos live.
See, I could never do a video channel, guys. I'd be much more comfortable, and this is still, I'm thinking, is doing a podcast channel.
Okay.
Because I love talking, but I don't like looking at myself.
You know, well, that's what we've got in common.
That's what?
We've got in common.
Yeah.
I like you
don't
talking, but I don't like looking at you.
Yeah, no, I know that. You never look at me, Tim, not once.
You're gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Here we go. Food is here.
Food's here, right.
Whoa.
2 burgers, ladles and jelly spoons.
Gracias.
Yeah.
We're just going to show you the burger and then we're going to go.
Wow, gracias.
Where am I going that way? I don't want to go that way. I want to go down. There we go. These are the burgers, ladies and gentlemen. I'll get on Cleo's. There we go. And we're going to zoom straight in on that. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you put it back where it was. There we go, ladies and jelly spoons. It's even got a cherry on top.
Except it's not. But
It's not a cherry, but it should be, yeah. Right, ladles and jelly spoons. I'd like to thank each and everyone for joining me today. Don't forget we go live at 5:55 Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we go for walks in the morning, every morning, Monday to Friday. This is Christine's fantastic chicken plate, which I'm going to chuck all over the place here. There you go. That's a starter, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. 8 pieces of chicken and a curry sauce. Do you want some bread and aioli? Oh no, you got potatoes, haven't you? Do you want some aioli with your potatoes? Or are you going to use the curry sauce, darling?
Aioli.
Aioli, okay.
Hi, Ollie.
Aioli.
Hi, Ollie.
Aioli. And I'm just going to go to me. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow morning I'm going to Puerto de Santiago to have a walk around, but I'll be in Playa de Arena as well, and I'll have a coffee there about 10 o'clock. And we'll see you on the next one. See ya.
And I
Wanna be,
will
Just a minute.
tell you
Huh?
the next Wednesday there is gonna be a news
Midweek meetup. Because we've booked a table at Little Germany for Christine's. Thank you.
Wow. Ay, mi madre.
I know. Oh, un momento. Yeah. Mamma mia, carachi caramba. This is the Cherny Jefe, which is the chef's perch in English, and that's why the Brits don't eat it, because they think it's a perch. And it's actually a sea perch, which is massive.
But you're not hungry.
Oh, I am now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Vale, muy bien, también.
Lo siento. There we go. Okay, vamos. Alejandro,
It's nice.
es experto. Look at that. Oh, wow. And that, my friends, is the biz. Is the biz.
Smells a bit fishy to me.
It's mussels, it's prawns, it's chernecos, and you got like a pizza topping on it to dip, a great sauce. You've got the what are these called, calamari,
Yeah, and you have the
winkles, yeah, mejones, fantastico. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Everyone not mentioned. Well, Timothy Dowden, Gemma Edwards,
Come on, let's just get it. And you make Heineken out.
So
because that's the section of Underhill. Duffy, have a good one, thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
One.
He's out steamed.
Married today.
Yeah.
This can be good.
So you got 4 of these basically. Right. So it was Ray. Where are you there? Yeah, we go to the Bocadillos now. We got a video be out on Sunday. So,
Michaela Strachan. What fun was it?
Here he is.
The Macmaster is a complete cock bumble. This is normal, yeah.